Welcome to Headline Simsbury. I'm Karen Handville. Button Up Connecticut's mission is to collect new and clean, gently used coats to distribute to residents in need all across Connecticut. The coats are collected from companies, schools, churches, and other organizations throughout the state who run their own coat drives, then donate the coats to Button Up Connecticut for distribution. During the month of December, West Street Wines and Spirits at 131 West Street will be a Button Up Connecticut drop-off location. If you have gently used or new winter coats that you would like to donate to help the needy this holiday season, please drop them off at West Street Wines and Spirits during their normal business hours. Recently, fire hydrants around town have received a new high visibility marker to aid firefighters in locating hydrants during a call. The new markers are taller, colored orange with two blue reflective stripes. The plan is to change out all the markers on the hydrants over the next year or so. The Simsbury Volunteer Fire Company's goal is to make the hydrant easier to spot by the fire engine operator, especially during winter storms when visibility is low and snow hasn't been removed from around the hydrant. Please be advised that the town of Simsbury passed a new hydrant ordinance that took effect October 21st of this year. The ordinance requires that snow and other debris be removed from around hydrants to keep them accessible to firefighters. This ordinance is in effect to help ensure that fire hydrants are accessible all year round. This means free from plantings, rocks, fences, and any other items that may have been put in place to hide the hydrant that sits on a front lawn. So while that hydrant next door or right down the street may not be on your property and your responsibility to keep clear, that hydrant is there to protect your home in the event of a fire. Remember, that hydrant is the one you told your insurance company about. The fire department asks that all residents and property owners become familiar with this new ordinance and check the hydrants on or near your property. The department encourages neighborhoods to work together in this effort, especially if you have an elderly neighbor with a hydrant on their property. Hydrant location is determined by the location of the water main and where the hydrant will be beneficial to the greatest number of homes or businesses. If you have questions or comments regarding this or any other fire department matter, you can email jbaldus@simsburyfd.org or you can call them at 860-658-1971. And because it is that time of year again, the Simsbury Police Department would like to remind residents, business owners, and snow removal personnel to keep streets and sidewalks clear of snow and ice for emergency access for fire, police, ambulance, and maintenance vehicles. Please do not park vehicles on the street if they block snow removal operations during and after a storm. The owner or operator of a vehicle that obstructs snow removal operations may be subject to a fine and the vehicle may be towed. Plowing or blowing snow in or across the street is prohibited. As a home or business owner, it is your responsibility to tell your contractors not to clear your driveway by pushing the snow across and into the streets. Sidewalks need to be shoveled for emergency personnel, children walking to school, commerce, and general use. Snow, sleet, and ice must be removed from sidewalks by property owners within 24 hours of the snowfall. If you have questions or need more information, you can call the police department at 860-658-3100. Melissa Brett is here to give you some painting tips.
Hello, my name is Melissa Brett. My husband John and I own and operate Weldon Hardware here in the center of Simsbury on Station Street. With the colder weather upon us, many of our customers are turning to indoor projects to tackle. So today I would like to share with you some painting tips that may help your project go a little smoother. Now before you purchase your paint, First, get all the measurements of the room you're painting. Don't forget the doors and windows in the room, as that will take away from your measurements for the wall paint, but it may add up higher than you think for trim paint. The average gallon of paint covers about 400 square feet. However, the quality of paint and the conditions of the surface determine exact coverage. Always overestimate and try to get as much paint as you need in one trip. If you have multiple gallons, mix them all together in a large bucket, as there may be very slight variations in color with each gallon, even if you're doing off-the-shelf white. Now never skip the surface prep. Your new paint won't stick to glossy, dirty walls that are in bad condition. Take the time to prep, or you may have problems down the road. Don't assume the walls are clean. Paint looks so much better when it has a good, clean surface to stick to. Wash your walls before painting and get professional results that you can be very proud of. If you have cracks, holes, or other patching to do, allow enough time for the patching compound to thoroughly dry before sanding. Now try not to paint when the temperatures and humidity are either too high or too low. When the air is full of moisture, water-based paint takes longer to dry. If the air is very dry, it may not adhere properly. The temperature for painting should be between 50 and 80 degrees, and right around 65 to 70 for the optimal conditions. If the humidity is lower than 30, try to humidify the room for a few days before painting. For a kitchen or bathroom, you can purchase a mildewcide additive to be mixed into your paint to inhibit future mildew, mold, and algae. Also, semi-gloss paint is much better in rooms that have higher moisture content, as it has a higher sheen, which provides a harder finish that proves more moisture resistant. Along with this, a semi-gloss finish is also very scrubbable. To avoid the paint splatters, remove outlet and switch plate covers and slip plastic bags over your doorknobs and tape hinges to avoid those unsightly paint splatters. Now, even though there are many products touting a paint and primer in one, doing a coat of primer prior to painting is still key to obtaining professional looking results. This goes for previous painted surfaces as well as raw wood and new drywall. Primer serves three main functions. First, it blocks stains and wood knots from bleeding through. Second, it provides one coat coverage for the paint top coat. And most importantly, it provides adhesion, which will greatly reduce blisters and extend the life of the top coat. To further enhance the coverage of the top coat, have your primer tinted as close to the finish color as possible. This will greatly enhance the ability of the top coat to hide the prepped surface completely, especially when painting a lighter top coat over an existing darker color. And priming is a must when you are going from that darker color to a lighter one, especially if the current color has tones of red or yellow. When using latex paint, wet your brush or roller with water and shake it out before you dip it in the paint. The brush will hold more paint and deliver better results. When you're choosing a paintbrush to use with latex-based paint, nylon polyester blends produce the best results. Price is directly related to the quality in most cases. The better brushes and roller covers will cost a little bit more, but it will look so much more professional when you're finished. Now, if you have to stop for a bit and need to store your brush between coats, you don't have to completely clean it. Here's a tip. Use a Ziploc bag and cut a small hole in the bottom of it, just big enough for the handle. Then when you have your brush, coat it thoroughly with paint. Put the brush in, handle first, through the hole, and stick that right through there. Then fold the bag over, pressing all the air out. Make sure all the air is brushed out, and then seal it. And then put some tape or elastic band around it. This won't keep your brush fresh forever, but if you need to take a break for several hours, this will eliminate the need to clean your brush between your coats. Now, it's good to keep track of the brand name and color of the paint used. So if you can buy more time when it comes to touching up or repainting the room, or forget what that color might be. So one last hint on how to remember the color you just painted a room. Before replacing the light switch cover in a newly painted room, write the brand name, and color number onto a piece of masking tape and stick it to the back of the switch plate. And there it'll stay until it's the next time to repaint. If you need help choosing the right product for your next painting project, or you don't know what to do, please don't hesitate to ask us. We'll gladly help you figure out everything you need. And if you have a question or topic that you would like featured on this segment, let us know. Visit our website at www.weldonhardware.com. I look forward to the next edition of Headline Simsbury. Remember, we're at your service. Thank you, and God bless.
England's favorite author, Jane Austen, turns 240 in December, and the Simsbury Public Library is celebrating all month with a number of interesting programs. One of them will be on Friday, December 18th at 8 p.m., featuring the Boston-based music therapist, vocalist, and historian Jessica Lupin, entitled Lost in Jane Austen. Jane Austen loved music. Imagine Jane Austen's fictional characters and actual family serenading her. Jessica and her piano accompanist will perform songs loved by Jane Austen and by her fictional characters. These include sensuous classical arietas, haunting folk tunes, roistering music hall songs, and more, with themes from the Napoleonic Wars, Irish nationalism, lost love, found love, married love, and of course, lots of dancing. The songs of Austen's era can be moving, rowdy, intellectual, heartbreaking, and enchanting. Audience participation is very likely. This program will be held in the program room at the Simsbury Public Library, and it's free and open to the public, but registration is suggested. Also at the library, for all you cat owners, Understanding Our Feline Companions will be presented by the cat behavior counselors at Our Companions Animal Rescue on Tuesday, December 15th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. in the program room. This program will teach many tips for a happy and well-behaved kitty. This program is free, but reservations are requested, and you can call 860-658-7663, extension 2200, or you can go online at www.simsburylibrary.info to register. The Hartford Symphony Orchestra's December concert is the Holiday Cirque Spectacular. Magical music for the family, amazing aerialists, mind-boggling contortionists, and jugglers are all part of the program on Saturday, December 19th at 3 and 7:30 p.m. in the Mortensen Hall at the Bushnell. You can order your tickets by calling 860-987-5900 or online at hartfordsymphony.org. The Farmington Valley Symphony Orchestra is offering a first annual Family Holiday Pops concert on Sunday, December 20th at 3 p.m. at the First Church of Christ Congregational in Farmington. Enjoy holiday favorites such as White Christmas, Dance of the Tumblers from the Snow Maiden, excerpts from The Nutcracker, and more. For more information or to purchase tickets, you can visit online at www.fvso.org. The First Church of Christ in Simsbury invites you to their Christmas specials. All through Advent, you will hear music that will remind you that Christ is coming, and on the final Sunday of Advent, Sunday, December 20th, at 9:30 a.m., a half hour before the 10 a.m. service, a Sunday morning mini concert will be presented. It will feature music by the choirs and soloists of First Church, the Chancel Choir, Women's Praise Choir, Men's Choir, Junior Choir, and some of their very talented soloists. The 10 a.m. service in the sanctuary will feature a Christmas poem and pageant by the children. On Christmas Eve, Thursday, December 24th at 5 p.m., there will be a Christmas Eve puppet pageant service in the sanctuary at First Church of Christ. This service retells the story of Jesus' birth when God came to us in the most unexpected way as a newborn baby in a manger. The story of angels and shepherds, mighty kings and lowly animals, a young mother and a gift of God are dramatized by larger-than-life rod puppets. On this holy night, the puppet pageant contains something for everyone, including scripture readings, Christmas carols, and a live Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus. Old, young, and in between will find this service a meaningful and joyous time to worship together in celebration of Christ's birth. Also, on Christmas Eve, Thursday, December 24th at 9 p.m., there will be a service of lessons and carols at the First Church of Christ. This annual candlelight service is an adaptation on the King's College service of Christmas Lessons and Carols service established in 1918. There will be chancel strings, brass, members of all of their choirs, with guest soloists as well. Anthems and Christmas carols will be sung by choirs and congregation, interspersed by biblical readings of the foretelling and the coming of Christ. The service ends with the congregation receiving candles and going out into the night to bring the light of the newly born Christ child into the world. This beautiful service is one to look forward to every year. At 11 p.m. in the sanctuary of First Church, there will be a Christmas Eve uncommon worship and communion. This worship service will include traditional Christmas hymns and songs, scripture readings and prayers, and a special Christmas message. It will also incorporate some of the most meaningful elements of the First Church uncommon worship services, music and a worship team, the sharing of 100 words, and communion by intinction. Over the past few years, this service has become a real favorite for everyone from youth and returning college students to seasoned adults and night owls who enjoy the mystery of worshiping into midnight on Christmas Eve. The Simsbury Parks and Recreation Department is offering tickets for the Yukon women's basketball game against the Maryland Terrapins at Madison Square Garden in New York City on Monday, December 28th. The seats are located in Section 117, mid-court opposite team benches in the lower bowl rows 16 through 20. The ride leaves the Granby Town Hall parking lot at 12:45 p.m., arriving in New York City about 3 p.m. You can choose to sightsee, shop, or dine before the basketball game, which begins at 8:30. The arena doors open at 7:30. Plan to leave New York City right after the game. The cost is $85 per person and seats are limited. These tickets make great holiday gifts or for the whole family as a school vacation day trip to the city. Welcome Althea Greaney, SCTV Board President. She's here asking you to provide your feedback about your viewing habits of the SCTV channels.
Hi, I'm Althea Greaney, President of SCTV. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving and enjoyed Simsbury Celebrates activities. We'll show holiday greetings soon, so stay tuned for that. Simsbury offers many valuable and fun activities that volunteers provide and donor funding makes possible. Without volunteers and donors, many of the institutions and activities that make Simsbury such a wonderful place to live would not exist. Simsbury Community Television is a volunteer, donor-dependent 501c3 organization. We have been providing residents the opportunity to make programs for cable television broadcast for the past 30 years. The result is a free exchange of ideas and information among residents and a transparent and open local government. We know you are watching. We now need your help. Tell us what you enjoy about SCTV. Do you prefer to watch on cable television or on demand at simsburytv.org? Do you watch programs on Public Channel 5, Education Channel 95, Government Channel 96, or all three SCTV channels? Do you have ideas for improving SCTV? Can you tell us what you prefer in several ways? You can email your answers and comments to simtv@yahoo.com with survey in the comment line, or mail your answers to SCTV, P.O. Box 767, Simsbury, Connecticut 06070. We need your input so we can respond to your viewing needs and our increasing costs. Donations are tax deductible and appreciated. Thank you for watching SCTV and have a wonderful holiday season and New Year.
If you missed anything in today's program, you can watch this and all the other programs produced by the community on our website, simsburytv.org. Tax-deductible donations can also be made on the website. Support SCTV to keep us on the air so that we may bring unique community programming into your home. Remember, SCTV is your television station where you can produce programs for free. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Karen Handville, and we are SCTV, your town, your schools, your government. That's it for this week, but first, please enjoy this year's holiday greetings, taped in our studio during Simsbury Celebrates.
Merry Christmas from the Simsbury Celebrates Committee.
Hope everybody's enjoying themselves this evening at Simsbury Celebrates 15th anniversary celebration.
Make sure you get to see as many shows as you can, and we are thrilled that you're here to join it with us.
Have a great holiday. Thank you.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
2, 3.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year for the Coopers and the Kisses!
Happy holidays from the Slatteries.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Everybody happy holidays.
From Open Arms Christian Ministries.
1, 2,
2.
3. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas, everyone, from our Army family to yours.
Hi everyone out there in Simsbury.
Hi, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Feliz Navidad from the Porter family.
family.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Thank you.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. From the Polar family. From the Polar family. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. From the Greshner family. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy New Year
From Ava, Bella,
and Kevin. Happy holidays from the Caponder family
and the Kennedy family.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year!
Where was you?
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
And what other? So people celebrate Christmas.
New Year's. Hanukkah.
Uh-huh. One more.
Kwanzaa.
That's right. Say happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Okay.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah and happy Merry Christmas. Yes.
They elected the surly teenager to do the talking, so I hope you have a mediocre holidays.
Merry Christmas
Merry
to all of our
Christmas
friends.
to everybody from St. Mary's School.
And Merry Christmas to everybody for Simsbury hockey.
From the Sodders family.
That sounds good.
Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas. Can you say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
All right.
Happy Christmas.
Happy holidays. holidays.
Happy New Year.
Good.
Happy holidays, Simsbury. This is the Sapilli and the Reynolds family. And I'd like to say a special hello to all my friends on the Aging and Disability Commission. Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year to everyone.
Merry Christmas!
Hey, what are you?
Happy holidays!
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays! Happy holidays!
Greetings, Simsbury. I'm Nate, and this is my brother Dylan. And we'd just like to tell you, happy holidays! Simsbury rocks!
Go Simsbury.
Thank you.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Simsbury. Shout out Mike and Callie.
Happy Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
We'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and many blessings in the New Year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's from the Wallaces. We hope you have a good Christmas. So have a great Christmas. Happy Christmas.
What do you want for Christmas? PS4? No. No? A BB gun that shoots, maybe it'll shoot your eyes out, kid. No? You don't want to do that?
Oh, a BB gun?
You want a BB gun?
Yeah.
The what is it? The Red Ryder Ranger rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Christmas story?
Yeah.
You want what? You want one too?
And I don't want football.
And you don't want football? No, okay.
No football.
Nobody wants football. I can't,
Nobody.
I can't get rid of footballs these days. It's hard.
Nothing like it.
And well done. What else you got? Have you been a good guy this year?
I am on the good list.
On a good list. Ho ho ho.
Well, boys, it's another year at Simsbury Celebrates. We come every single year. Now, if Santa were here, what would you tell him that you would like for Christmas?
Snowboard.
What was that, Burke?
Snowboard.
A snowboard?
And a Care Bear.
A Care Bear? And what would you like, Liam?
A scuba suit.
A scuba suit. Oh, wow. Okay. Anything else you want to say on camera? You wanted to say hi to anybody at home?
Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Okay, see that? We did it. High five.
Hope you have hot chocolate and have a great time skiing. Bye. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a great time seeing Santa.
Good job. All right, thanks.